What's up, dudes and dudettes of the internet? My name's Seth, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Neon Ninja subclass ability in Trove. So this is actually a very, very powerful ability, going to be absolutely essential for most people that are going Shadow Towers, right? The passive ability is going to end up giving you 6 jump. That is going to be determined by your Neon Ninja's level, so the higher your level on the Neon Ninja, the more jump you're going to get. While the higher the power rank you end up having, the higher damage you're going to end up outputting. So you have a chance to deal bonus damage to enemies with less than 20% health. This is why it's only really good for Shadow Towers. You're not really going to see it be that useful for farming, outside of the fact that maybe if you're just getting to U9 or something like that, and you're finding that it's a little bit too difficult for you, then yeah, you definitely want to hop this ability on because it's definitely going to end up helping you out. But the fact is that we're doing 21 mil damage, and right there we actually did have it trigger, and it did 75. So that's over 3 times the amount of damage that we're actually doing right now. And you can see that my power rank on my Neon Ninja is not really anything impressive, and that number would only end up going up. You know, like that means that potentially you could actually have an enemy at 20% HP and you could be doing 100 million damage each time. So especially for the Shadow Towers, dude, that's where this ability I think is just going to be the one that everyone's gonna want to use. Now, the fact that it is a chance to trigger does mean that it's unreliable, but the fact is that the amount of extra damage that you're doing is that much higher than all the other abilities. Now, one thing too that I think a lot of people could potentially end up doing, which hopefully they don't end up macroing it, you know, I don't agree with that, but the fact is that there doesn't seem to be any type of cooldown when you end up swapping your subclass ability. So I would say that hopefully it doesn't get too out of hand, but maybe you're fighting just a normal Shadow Tower boss, and then you end up swapping to this ability and have everybody in the group swap to this when the boss ends up getting to that 20% HP, and then suddenly the damage is just gonna melt the boss like in 2 seconds flat, right? In any case, very, very excited about this ability. One of the best, at least for Shadow Towers. For actual grinding, not really so much unless you actually have like U9 bosses at 20% HP that aren't just dead in 2 shots, then yeah, but for the most part, it's only really gonna affect Shadow Towers. Thanks for watching though, folks. Very much appreciate it. Don't forget to like, share, favorite, and subscribe for more daily content. Links are gonna be in the description to the playlist that's gonna have all the different individual subclass abilities, and I'll also link to a lengthier video that's gonna talk about every subclass ability in one bulk sitting. Very much appreciate you watching though. Sign on and stay epic.